Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Although Meri Brown's role as the Brown children's mother is frequently minimized on Sister Wives, she was a loving mother who played a significant role in each of Kody Brown's children's lives. Meri wanted to raise the kids collectively with her sister wives and took the polygamy goal seriously. Meri's tough relationships with the adults in the family and her forceful tone were often used against her, giving the impression that she was guarded. Still, Meri never shied away from expressing her affection for Kody's kids. Kody married Meri initially before going on to Janelle, Christine, and Robin Brown. Together, the family reared their kids. When it came to raising children that she did not give birth to, Meri found it difficult to set suitable boundaries. When Kody's other wives attended the birth of their first grandchild, for example, she frequently felt excluded. Meri had a tendency to overanalyze her place in the household. She made an effort to show the kids her affection by keeping a respectful distance from them. Meri, though, was more than willing to assist when needed. Leon Brown is the only biological child Meri and Kody have since Meri struggled with infertility. Kody and Meri talked about their possibilities for growing their family, naturally or through infertility treatments, in the early seasons of Sister Wives. Robin, Kody's fourth wife, even made the offer to serve as a surrogate. Meri and Kody ultimately made the decision not to pursue growing their family. Meri was the wife of Kody who had the fewest biological children. Robin had 5 children, whereas Janelle, Christine, and each of them had 6. Meri's little family was a common excuse used by Kody to make Meri seem less significant than his prior marriages. He wondered if she deserved the same amount of time and attention as Robin, Janelle, and Christine. Meri received backlash for wanting a big house, but Meri was entitled to the resources she required to take care of Kody's children because she loved them all as her own. Meri raised Kody's 18 children as if they were her own, even if that meant correcting them. Prior to Robin joining the family in Sister Wives Season 1, Meri, Janelle, and Christine shared a single residence with all of their kids. Having 12 small children by herself, Janelle was frequently away at work, leaving Christine. Meri's function in the arrangement was less clear, and because she didn't want the kids running around her flat at all hours, she was occasionally viewed as unwelcoming. Meri was more of a reserved person, yet she didn't hesitate to lend a hand when needed. Meri intervened to diffuse a fight between the children of the other wives in the 3rd season of Sister Wives. She was firm but not too severe. Instead, she reminded the kids that they were all siblings and that they ought to start acting like it. Meri's subsequent admission of discomfort at the event being caught on video indicates that this was not a staged incident for the show. Meri took charge to maintain order as the parents were overburdened with so many kids. Then, she was criticized for going too far in her role as her sister wife's child's parent. When needed, Meri was also glad to lend out her resources. Aspen Brown, the daughter of Christine, voiced concerns regarding the expense of her preferred site during her hunt for a wedding location. Meri promptly pledged to pay the whole amount if it meant Aspen would have the wedding of her dreams. The young daughters of Robin and Christine were also invited to move in with Meri. Meri would frequently explain that she needed a large house because she was hosting her family, so she set up a bedroom for the kids. Kody's 4 wives found it difficult to obtain rental properties to house their families while the Browns were relocating to Flagstaff until they constructed new homes. Robin's forced house purchase put the family's finances at risk. Subsequently, it came to light that Meri had given Robin money from the sale of her own Las Vegas house. This demonstrates that Meri treated Kody's kids with Robin as if they were her own. Meri had always been close to Robin's kids, particularly Ariella and Solomon. As soon as they were born, she hurried over to see them. Later, Meri had a swing set built just for them in her backyard. Since Meri lived alone, the family separation during COVID-19 was challenging for her. Even if their only time together would be outside, she was eager to see Robin's children once more. The fact that Solomon and Ariella were just as happy to see Meri indicates how significant a part she had in their lives. Meri's relationship with Kody deteriorated, and she started to isolate herself from the family. She was hurt that Robin wasn't interacting with her as much. Meri's relationships with her sister wives broke down as the family disintegrated. Meri honored the bounds set by their biological mothers, to whom the children owed fealty. Meri's relationships with each of Kody's children are tough to evaluate, but it's obvious that she still loves them and values the influence she had on their lives. On Sister Wives, Meri was occasionally viewed as the antagonist, but she was only figuring out how to be a mother to her husband's kids. Meri filled in as a strong leader when Janelle and Kristen were preoccupied. She clearly supported the kids as though they were her own. Meri clung to her loyalty even as the family started to fall apart. Meri's prolonged presence in an unpleasant marriage can be attributed to her love for all 18 Brown children. As Sister Wives continues to document the disintegration of the several families, Kody Brown has been more forthcoming about his changed connections with his elder children. The former polygamist talked about feeling powerless as a father figure when he had arguments with some of his older children in an interview with People. The relationships you have with children who are 10, 5, or younger are substantially different from those you have with children who are 15, 20, 25, and 30 years old. It's really different, he said to the publication. In my household, I lacked the authority to establish rules. The 54-year-old Kody Brown said that his family started to unravel and had trouble coming to an agreement. There were numerous items, extremely challenging problems that we had to resolve. At the time, he added, there were no satisfactory responses. Kody described how his connections with his now ex, Christine Brown, were not in a good place, and he was recovering from a lot of anger with respect to his relationships with his first wife, Meri, and second wife, Janelle. He also discussed how the COVID-19 pandemic affected his family relationships. However, he remarks, it's almost like it was a blur at the end. I have no idea what transpired. Proceeding is now the only thing left to do. Proceeding ahead and perhaps mending these bonds. Going ahead, it is now genuinely a story. This is a parable about tolerance, forgiveness, and discovering happiness and hope when relationships have been broken off in a way that is not customary. In November 2021, Christine made her decision to divorce her spiritual husband public. Janelle and Meri did the same, formally divorcing Kody the next year. The TLC personality clarified that he was attempting to establish a new normal with each of his former spouses and all of my children. Kody's roommate, Christine Wendlin Brown, has been candid with her admirers about her tense relationship with her father. In February, the 21-year-old responded on her YouTube channel to an episode in which Kody was shown wishing the kids he shared with his surviving wife, Robin Brown, a happy birthday after school. Tears filled Gwen's eyes as she remarked, I know I should be happy for them, but seeing him be an active father with these kids really hurts. Not being able to see them stinks. She clarified that not having the same level of attention from her father as Robin had as a child made it hard for her to feel pleased for Robin's children. Kody and Robin have 3 former partners and 18 children together. It hurts so much to see him be a nice father to others when I didn't really receive that much, and it's awful that I'm making this about myself. She remarked, I know I should be happy for them, and I am. I'm thrilled that kids appear to have a father that is both active and of high quality. However, I simply didn't understand that, and I can't recall it. I don't recall my dad being pleased that I finished my lunch or that I had made friends at school when I got home from kindergarten. Gwen complimented her mother on always being there and said, I'm so glad I had her, but it was never my dad. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.